Thank you very much, Busola. You are still watching Oro Aje, doing business in Lagos. And with me on the program today is the Authority on Taxation. I am going to be talking with the man who is the Authority on Taxation in Lagos State with a view to proffering solution to some of the issues and challenges proffered by some of the SME owners that we spoke with during the course of the program today. With me is the Special Advisor to the Governor on Taxation and Revenue, Mr. Bola Shodipo. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir, some of the SME owners say that local governments are killing their businesses with taxes, sir. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria alone has allegedly identified 150 taxes payable in Lagos. What is government doing concerning this, sir?
Well, a generic say that local government are killing businesses with taxes may not be totally correct. From my understanding and what we have seen on the field, there are so many misconceptions of what constitutes a tax, what constitutes a levy, what constitutes a fee, even from the paying public. Now, local government have a list of taxes they are entitled to collect by law. That list is made public and you can have a copy of it if you want. Beyond that, they cannot collect anything. Now, if there are other taxes people are paying and they are misconstruing as killing their business, from my experience, it is that they do not understand the basis of the taxes. For example, I give two examples. The federal government has authority to collect certain taxes. The state has authority to collect some other taxes. So also the local government. If a company is liable to pay these three taxes to these three different authorities, they call it multiple taxes. Also, even within the state, when they see charges, fees, on so many other things, somebody is asking for a CFO and is asked to pay a fee for the CFO, he says a different form of tax to Lagos State. A planning permit from the physical planning ministry is asked to pay when he wants to build on a plot of land, and he says another tax. You know, there are so many things people misconstrue and say there are multiple taxes in Lagos State. I will say categorically, using this medium and opportunity given us, to say there are no multiple taxations in Lagos State.
Okay, so having said that, sir, what is the state government doing about the collection of illegal taxes by some of our, what's it called, consultants?
Well, the onus is on the principal to check any agent or consultant appointed by them that is doing what he was not given or mandated to do from the letter of appointment. Like I said earlier on, there are approved taxes that states can collect, approved taxes that local government can collect. Anything not backed by law cannot be collected. Taxation is based on laws. And if it's not backed by law, you cannot collect. So if there is any consultant or any agent on the street collecting what they are not supposed to collect, then we take it up if it comes to our notice. That's why Lagos State set up the office of the Special Advisor to the Governor on Taxation and Revenue. It's like a door, go between the payers and the payee. Okay, so if anything goes wrong, we have what we call the Resolution Center, which is like a complaints unit that you can lodge your complaint into through any medium, the email, SMS, voice, any form of complaint. Physically, you can come in there and we take the case up.
That's interesting to know, sir. Now, what's the position of a law on trade permits and lock-up shops and permits?
Well, what the law says is that shops and kiosks are liable to taxation or levies by the local government. Now, if they say trade permit, if they call it lock-up shop permit or anything, that is alien to the law. The law didn't say that. Okay? So, if there is a change in nomenclature, it's insinuating that it's a different form of tax, not allowed by the law. And so if you say you won't pay it, you shouldn't pay it. So, but if they charge what the law says should be charged, shop, kiosk, then you are liable to that.
Now, looking at taxes and In Lagos State, what are the benefits for taxpayers? Small businesses just springing up, just starting off. What benefits do they derive from paying taxes in Lagos?
The benefit you derive from paying taxes in Lagos is that we create an enabling environment for you, a favorable enabling environment for you. For example, if you pay your tax, you are into trading, you have good roads, you have those who are farmers selling produce. Before now, hitherto, they do not have means of bringing the produce into the marketplace, into the city for them to sell and cash back to the place. But we have amalgamated so much of taxes into the Commonwealth Port, and we are able to construct roads. We're able to give good health services, security, education. The benefits of taxation is to improve the average lifestyle of the payer. And that's what we are doing in Lagos. Infrastructural development all the times.
Okay, sir. Having said that, how do I know what to pay where? If I'm a business owner, I'm just starting off today. How do I know what to pay and where to pay it to?
Okay.
To avoid the issue of
yes. Well, this office for now, for every authority that you are liable to, they have a list of taxes and amounts and where you pay to in an open space for you to see. But this office has taken it up as a responsibility also to ensure we compile all taxes, just like we have a list payable by the local government. Now we are trying to get into a compendium, into a booklet, all taxes payable in Lagos State, including fees, charges, levies, whom it is payable to, and when it is payable. We want to consolidate them into a single book, and then the public will have access to it. So when you need a service and it's taxable, you will open into that and you will know where to go, when to pay, where to pay, and how much to pay.
Now on a final note, sir, how favorable is Lagos? Talking about developing small businesses, how favorable is the environment in Lagos?
Well, at least if people are talking and you are hearing it, it's not the same thing as when you are in Lagos. You are in Lagos, you are seeing things. Compare Lagos of today to Lagos of many years ago. You can see that Lagos is working. Lagos is working. Working in the sense that the GDP of Lagos is improving every year. People are coming into Lagos. As of today, we have a minimum of 18 million people as at the last count. But I can tell you, we are not less than 20, 21 million in Lagos as of today. What do you need as an SME to move your business? You need the market. You need the people with purchasing power. The economy of Nigeria is dependent on Lagos. So, where else do you want to go and do business if not in Lagos? The market is there, the people are there, Lagos is working, there is security, roads are being constructed every day, water is being provided, healthcare facilities is there. What else do you need? Lagos is working.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
I have been speaking with the Special Advisor to the Governor on Taxation and Revenue, Mr. Bola Sodipo, who has been proffering solutions to some of the challenges raised by SMEs in Lagos. Over now to Busola.
Thank you very much, Tunde Laiwala. I hope you've learned a couple of things about taxes, taxation, and why it's important to pay your taxes. You know, the good thing about paying of taxes is that you get to be part of the developmental process of your state, of your country, and your community. Do you pay your tax? I do. At least I'm reaping the dividends. It abounds in Lagos. You can see it all around. Well, away from taxes, taxation, and such matters, do you want to learn how to be a printer or how to start a printing business? Up next is I Am the Boss, and a printer is in the house.
My name is Festus Temitope Kenny Olotu. I'm a printer. I started about 15 years ago. Actually, it was after my school start. You see, I was not fortunate to further my education. So my eldest brother just advised me that it's good a thing you go into printing. And I felt, well, it's all right. But along the line, I just discovered that it wasn't a mistake. Because there is this common idea those days that the moment you can't cope in school, they just throw you to somewhere to go and learn a trade. But as far as printing is concerned, you don't just come into printing to learn because you feel like you want to get something to learn. Because you have to be vast educationally. You should be able to, I mean, if your customer gives you a script, a manuscript for a job, you should be able to read through. If there is a mistake, you can point it out to your customer before we even go ahead to do your printing. To start a printing, you don't have to put up all the machines in place. You go to a printer like you, who already has those machines, then you can start off as a freelance printer. Then along this line, you begin to put up 1 or 2 machines, and that of course will boost your profits. And your other colleagues too that are not yet established, they come on board to do their printing at your end, and they pay for the services. Those days, we have enough time to execute jobs. For instance, when I was learning printing, you can print just a letter ID, you just keep it in a place to dry for the next 2-3 days before you trim. But these days, all our customers, they want their jobs almost the same day. Can't you get this thing done tomorrow? Is it not computer, this and that? But, you know, those are part of the challenges. But we are coping. I want to say I am just fortunate to find myself in this trade. And one of my motivating factors is the fact that I find fulfillment doing it on and on and on. Because printing is such a wide field that you can't get over everything in a day, in a year, in 2 years. And you know, the more you stay in it, the wider the scope, and then you continue to discover a number of other things, other secrets of how to make further progress. But actually, there is need for government intervention because the machines are not within the reach of just a common man. It's not the kind of trade that somebody will just come in and say, oh, I learned printing, then the next thing I want to do is I want to acquire my machine. It takes a lot of hard work. But then, if the government could come in any way, there will be a new lease of life for upcoming printers. I am happy doing this because I am the boss.
Well, viewers, we hope we've been able to educate you and get you better informed about taxation, especially as it affects Lagos State. And until we come your way next time on this program, remember, it is a civic responsibility to pay your taxes, and it is the duty of government to ensure that these taxes are judiciously used for the benefit of all the citizenry. Thank you for being there on the program. Remember, Eko Nibaje.